Good evening, everybody. How is it going? Happy Friday. Chase, thank you so much for the sub, my friend. It is incredibly generous of you, and I really appreciate it. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. It's a little bittersweet. Tonight is the last Planet Coaster night. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm excited. And snap! Happy day after Halloween. But it's still Halloween to me, because Halloween should be an everyday thing. I agree. Snap and I were just talking about that last night, how, we we wish we would have maybe grabbed Halloween by the horns a little more this year. Oh, gives us something to look forward to for next year, though, right? And congratulations on first, by the way, Chase, snatching it. And Juan, how are you doing this evening? Welcome in. I hope you're having a great Friday night, afternoon, whatever it is for you. Turn that music down. Woof. You just realized the election. You won't finish that. Exactly. You know what's great? What I love about this space is, we all trust that we have our, we have beliefs that align with supporting and loving one another. And it can be a nice break from the politics, right? Because I don't know about you. I'm terrified. I think most of us are, right? Oh, it's you, Alexia. You just changed your name. Well, welcome in a second time with the real name. No, it's great to see you, Alexia. Thank you so much for coming by. Yes, Chase, it is always Halloween in my soul. It really is my favorite holiday. I don't think it snaps, but it's really up there for him. I think Christmas is probably his favorite. But I'm curious, have you all, Chase or Alexia, have any of you been working on any final projects for Planet Coaster? Because I didn't think I was going to finish any of my projects. They were either too big or too complex, and I decided to just kind of play around with a map where I just threw down some coasters, build some stuff, play with features that I didn't use in my short time with the game. And that blossomed and blossomed. And now we are at some place I think is pretty special. So I'm gonna finish the park with you all here on stream tonight, and we'll send it off with a bang. Wisp, welcome. I hear a whisper in the wind, and it says, second, maybe. Welcome in. You haven't played in a couple of months. Oh, you know what? That's okay. We have our times with it and our times away from it. Oh, you're working on a mega park called Lakeside. Ooh, I'd love to hear more about it. Halloween is queer Christmas, Snap. Don't speak for you, my love. It is your favorite. See, you can have two favorites. You don't need one favorite. You're right. I shouldn't speak for you. That is very important. Gonna grab some tea here and then we can get started, and you all can see what I've been building. Before I switch it over, I'm actually gonna do one thing. I don't want to show it off completely right away. Okay, here we are. Oh, I'm still big. Why am I still big? Oh no. I lost my hotkey. I'm gonna have to manually make myself not so big. 1 second. We're doing great tonight. I love it. Gameplay, load position. Oh, it's the best. It's the best. Honey, we blew up the jar. You're right. I've been even practicing my like hotkey transitions and trying to get it timed out correctly, and you know, sometimes you just fall on your face. Welcome in, other guy. Get out of the way, moron. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the Honey We Blew Up or Shrunk or whatever our children movies. I haven't seen those in a long time. I wonder how they hold up. The RMC in the back looks deadly. Oh, yes. So I did want to show you the park at daytime. But this is not really how the park is intended to be built. Why is it so fast? It's a very fast section, that's for sure. And I don't think my rides are necessarily true to life, if that's a good way to say. I tend to just kind of go crazy with my designs. But anyway, here is, without worrying about realism, here's the park during the daytime, and then I'm just gonna set it to night. Here we are. Rip Planet Coaster. You were too good for this world, too pure. The first one holds up. That's good to know. I'm gonna have to go back. Rick Moranis is fantastic. Crazy, it's 8 years old. You remember the hype leading up to it? I think I was kind of out of touch when this game came out. Maybe because it was a PC game, it kind of flew under my radar. I'm guessing that's what it could be. How long did the fireworks take? Those are just pre-made, so I just used a blueprint that already existed. This is called slow build-up, so it does a full, like, you know, in-game hour nearly of fireworks, and I have it going every hour. Yeah, this is a celebration of all the things that I never used, and the fireworks are something that I've designed myself in another park, but I liked the way these looked so much. I was like, nah, we're just going for pretty. So let me give you a tour of the park and then we can ride the rides. So this is what it looks like when you first enter, and we have these 4 exits. This one over here goes to some other roller coasters. This one here goes to 2 roller coasters, which are not complete. We're going to be building a dueling single rail tonight. Pretty excited. And then over here are just 2 areas where you can view the fireworks. Nothing too special. Let's go take a peek. Yeah. And I did have, the park was filled with people and I loved the way it looked. But my computer, I think I'm already going to be pushing the limits of what my computer can do tonight. So we'll see if we can bring in more people. But when I lowered the guest count, it seemed to help a lot. So we'll see. Oh, thank you, Wisp. They are totally pre-built fireworks displays, but that's all right. Let's go look at these roller coasters. So this area still needs to be developed, right? We need to put down facilities, all that good stuff. Gonna get some water. One sec. MacBook Jerry shall return. The amount of testing I had to do to not make Jer a complete slideshow under this park. When we add more to it tonight, there is no no promises. We're not going to crash it all. But let's start with the RMC. We built this live on stream. I didn't do much anything for the queue, but when I was building it, we made the supports white, and I started to uplight it and realized it took color really well. So I made the whole thing white, and we're using floodlights to, we'll grab the next train. We're using floodlights to, no spoilers, using floodlights to color the entire thing. We'll do chase on this one. I'm chugging water while we watch. How long did this take? It's taken me a couple of days to place all of these lights. I would say I've been working on the decor for maybe 3 days, and the coasters I built on stream, I think. But that was before this park became, like, before it was going to be, it was just going to be a throwaway coaster night. But I decided to keep it, turn it into a farewell celebration, you know? I started to get carried away on this ride here, the orange one, which we'll take a ride on in a second. Putting area lights on like every piece of track, which again, it's excessive, it's extra, but like, if this is our last park, why not be extra? All right, let's jump in this one. Here we are. This one is better in orbit, I would say. Oh, oops. Well, okay. We'll do this one. I just realized I don't think my sound redeems are turned on. Let me turn those on while we watch the coaster. Let's see here. There we go. So we go up, give a little bit of a yeet, and then a super yeet. The rock formation was an accident, because I've been doing like sightline control when you're on the ground. And it kind of ate the track, and I was like, you know what? I like that. Let's keep it. Yeah, every one of those lights was individually placed. So it was a bit of a thing. And then I decided to make this basically like the brake system. Instead of doing breaks, we're going to take 2 really slow inversions, really jangle all of the money out of those pockets. Let me see here. Get those rewards turned on. Between every type of stream, I have to... There we go. I have to adjust what redeems are available. And when we do reading streams, I don't have any redeems turned on. There we are. Now I think we're fixed. Good deal. So tonight what I'm thinking we'll do to finish the park is we'll start easy. We'll start with just kind of building some restaurants and all of that. Just kind of get comfortable. And then we're going to come over here and take on the beast. The final boss of this park. A dueling single rail system of 2 coasters. Let's put on daytime. We're probably gonna have to build it during the day, and we're gonna have to figure out some kind of lighting scenario. I don't know what that's gonna be though. We've already done area lights with this coaster, and we did floodlights with this coaster, so we'll have to take a look. So, other guy, I know you have pre-ordered the game. Chase or anybody else, are you all excited to play the second one? Are you nervous? Are you apprehensive? Also, don't feel obligated to chat when I call you out like that, if you've previously chatted, of course. You know what? I started to dive into this coaster already. No. Let's do it. Why not? We can go do some decorating later. I want to build a coaster. You were sold as soon as you saw pools. That was your favorite feature in RCT3? Very valid. I've heard some criticism about the water physics and the water slide physics, but you know, I'm willing to forgive, right? It's not too bad. You're gonna wait a bit before buying it. Very smart. I still haven't pre-ordered it, but I have put it on my schedule, so I probably should buy it. The scenery brush does look great, other guy. Your parks won't look like barren wastelands. Yes. There's a big reason why this park doesn't have any foliage. It's because even Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, at least the open RCT, had the scatter brush, so you could just randomly throw things out there. But placing trees one by one gets kind of tedious. Okay, so let me go ahead and run these bad boys for you so you can see them. Oop. Boink. And boink. All right, they are already chained, so this one's gonna do its thing, and then we'll grab the next one. Where did it go? Oh no, everybody! Hey, nobody got hurt. This is gonna that's a lot of fun. Maybe too much fun. There we are. Look at that. And then right here is where they're gonna diverge. And we gotta fix this, because They just turn into little balls. They just curl up into little balls. Okay. Let's build. Let's start with this one because it's causing issues for our guests. So we have, ultimately what I want this to do is go up through this if we can get the altitude. I have the friction turned completely off on this ride. The Basilisk feels really heavy compared to what I imagine an RMC like iBox coaster would feel, and I kept sliding down the friction. Finally I got to like the lowest you could go. Wisp says, I hear you say, hey, no one got hurt, and I look up in time to see people flying back from an explosion. Yeah, I spoke way too soon on that one, I do believe. So let's see what we can do. So this one's gonna go over top. And once we get over here, we can probably build at night. It's just over there. It's kind of a black darkness. There's no lights. I'm also doing pre-built features, like pre-built inversions and rolls. I understand that a lot of people, and I agree, handmade is way better, but we're doing a lot of prefab here on this. Quote 144, the Cheetos won. The Cheetos win every time. I promise you. I think my favorite Cheeto, it might be a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh no, controversial. That's the word. But the jalapeno cheese Cheetos for sure. What am I most excited about for PlanCo 2? I'm kind of like with you, not necessarily the pools, but the water slides, that whole thing. But there are some things that concern me. I've seen that they lack hotels, lacks a few things that this game had. But by and large, it's such an improvement. You know, I'm not too worried. We'll see what comes, right? Nope, just jalapa nope. You know what? To each their own, right? Each their own. Let's do a little thingamajig here. Not a bow tie, something more simple. We don't have any inversions yet, right? Oh no, that's a lie. God. We don't have any corkscrews yet. Let's do a corkscrew. Are we really gonna do this? I mean, I don't hate it. This is an exit. Let's see here. Oops. This is better. Yes. And then I'm gonna do a trusty spike, not because I want it to be a reverse coaster, like a reverse free fall or something like that, or shuttle, there it is, but because I want to see what kind of what's the word, what kind of inertia we have. Here it comes. Okay, so we can go up a ways. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh, watch out, family. Oh no. Oh, they're balloons? Strangely okay. I won't ask questions. So once we get out of that, I really want to start making our way back, right? But I also can't do too many features without also stepping into the blue coaster and doing those same things over there, in not necessarily in mirror, but in a way that they're going to time and meet up repeatedly is the goal. You have news you regret to inform the community. Other guy. I'm grateful that you came to us. I am I'm glad. Are you asking for help? No, that's awesome. I am really tempted to pick up Balatro. I'm not sure what the proper pronunciation is for that. No, you're perfectly happy. Nice. I've been considering what makes you like the game. I'm sincerely interested in what's hooking people, because card games and I get hooked. I get hooked fast. My eyes weird. Let's see. Let's fix those. Oh, there we are. Maybe. Okay. So yeah, let's do one little feature to get us moving back in this direction, and then we'll jump into the blue coaster and do that. It's very simple to pick up and play. The UI is fun and engaging, and there's so many possible combinations and things to do. It could be a fun casual stream game for me. Nice. Yeah. Maybe we'll do that. Games like that, I find I end up buying twice. I have Peglin. I have Peglin in 3 different versions. I have it on iOS, I have it on Steam. Well, I guess it's only 2. It's Steam for Mac, but I had played it on the Mac. It'd be the same situation here. Knowing me. Let's see. Let's not go too high. Let's make a bit of a turn. Yeah. One of those really intense turns that are super good. Yeah. I would say I don't believe most of these kinds of coasters are this spread out, but I am going to twist blue all around it. So hopefully it will look more dense when we're done, and it'll be kind of filling this space instead of just stretching. Because I do have a tendency to let my coasters just go. Skyrim, you've bought that way too many times. Bethesda's juiced it as long as they could. You can play it on Alexa with your voice, right? Or was that just a joke? Maybe it's not fully... That wouldn't make sense. You're sorry. You feel like being a fan of Bethesda is like being in an abusive relationship. You know, you're not terribly wrong. Bethesda used to put out bangers, right? Same with Blizzard. It's like, it's sad to see the greats fall like that. That's for sure. Okay, we're gonna put this coaster to work now. Ugh, I don't like this straight away. Maybe we can deal with it later. Yeah. In what ways did you all feel burned by Bethesda? I've never been a Fallout fan, so I never dealt with the MMO and, you know, all of that stuff. But I am still a huge Elder Scrolls fan. Huge Elder Scrolls fan. Same with BioWare, right? Like, oh, Mass Effect. That is an action game I would play, action RPG I would play on stream for sure. It wasn't like a bajillion hours. But then they go out here and do Andromeda, and it makes me concerned about 4. Gonna go under, but we're not gonna go that far under. I twist this way. Nice. Everything is chugging. You know, I'm getting a consistent like 60 to 70 frames a second. So, not too bad over here. The lights are on though. That's gonna be interesting when they go off. Do we want to... I don't want to do another corkscrew necessarily. Maybe we do a heartline roll. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. They keep selling us Skyrim. You're so right, Wisp. Their Elder Scrolls 6 is dead in the pipes. Oh, I know. I understand the move to Unreal, but I also don't. You got sick of spending a month refining your mod setup just for them to update Skyrim for money reasons again, blowing your set up to Jupiter and back. Oh, that's rough. You know, if you can't get Thomas the Tank Engine in there, there is no reason to play it. No, I'm kidding. The mods have been essential to that game to fix the problems of that game. I would love to play Skyrim with like the combat mods and all of that. They used to be so far ahead. You're right, other guy. But all the other RPGs have caught up and surpassed the standards of Bethesda. Exactly. They are 10 years behind on game design and technology, and I feel like if they had just fixed the game design aspect, they could probably get away with the technology still building on the, what was it, the Frost engine? I can't remember the name of the engine off the top of my head, but oh, literal months of your life murdered overnight. So like you can't get your saves to work at that point. Are they just done? Even, you know, like even if you disable the mods, 'cause that stinks. You put your excitement over to Skyblivion. Nice. Skyblivion. You just blown it to Skyblivion. We'll see what happens with 6. I agree. I think it is It is dead. More than likely. They announced Elder Scrolls 6 in 2018. I remember the announcement, but I did not know that they didn't start work on it until 2022. What? I guess I have not heard of Skyblivion. I thought you were making a unique joke. Please inform me. I would love to know about Skyblivion. It's fun to say. That's insane. Why would you announce that early? Just why? Okay, we're gonna do a pre-build here. Something that's gonna interact with stuff. First I'm gonna zoom out. That way we reload all the people. Are they still stuck? They are still stuck. We'll get them in a minute. They had nothing for that E3, so they scrambled the trailer. That is tough, man. That is, them's the breaks. Quarterly earnings must grow, must always grow. We got our serpents already. We don't need anything like that. You know what? Let's do a loop. Like a dive loop. A group of people have been working on taking Oblivion and updating it to Skyrim type mechanics and modern graphics? Nice. I never played Oblivion. That was one that I missed. I played Morrowind and then Skyrim and then a ton of Elder Scrolls Online. Grab my tea here. Here we are. Okay, so that's gonna be fun. I'm assuming it's like a mod, or is it like a complete rebuild from the ground up using assets? I'm really interested to hear like what their intentions or like what's the process, right? Oh, sweet. You'll post a video in the Discord. Thank you. Thank you. I would love to see, I would love to see that. Norwegian loops. A 180-degree loop. Can we make this work? 'Cause this would rock. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay, I think what we need to do is adjust our angle of entry, because right now we're not able to get any good interaction with this curve. This bendy boy right here. Let's just kapow. Oh, it's a rebuild, but you have to own Skyrim to download it, like OpenRCT2. Very good model. Very good model for game preservation. Or at least preserved in some form. Or upgrades, right? Like OpenRCT2. I wonder if we would be able to play a pure version of that game. And you just yeah, you can just download it, but what's in like 5-10 years, right? They do like what they did to the Sims, right? Roller Coaster Tycoon. I guess they're already doing that, like a DLC universe. I'm gonna shut up. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. I am. Maybe we do dueling corkscrews. Let's try those dive loops again now that we've changed our the way we're going in. Let's try that. There it is. But I did want it to kind of be over there, so let's add one more long piece. Do something like that, and that. So it's a full normal flatness, and then might still need another piece. How big can we make it? It's not gonna fit. No matter how much I try. We'll just keep adding. We'll make it shorter, something like that, and then there it is. There it is. We make it smaller. Okay, that's as small as it can go. I hope it will make it. Let's see. Then I'll turn off the lights. Turn off the sun, and we can build in the dark over here where it's been lit. Nice. Nice. All right. Here, we're gonna go ahead and set it to regular time of day lighting. So this park is only open from dusk to sunrise, and so we do get a little bit of golden hour in there, and then we get that magical moment when all the lights turn on. It's one of my favorite parts of like any day if I'm outside. If I happen to be driving my car and the street lights pop on, you know, I got to be present for that moment. And so I don't know, it makes me smile. Little simple thing. I have not seen Days of Heaven. Please tell me about it. I would love to know. We do have ads starting in about 45 seconds or so. So I highly encourage that if you do get those ads, that you do not watch them. Stand up, get yourself something to drink, a snack, take your meds perhaps, and I'll be here. We'll all be here on the flip side. I'm gonna take a little break myself. 90% of the movie was filmed in the golden hour. That had to be the longest production schedule. That sounds awesome. Anyway, I will be right back, y'all. All right, we're back. And I think we got everything set up. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see. 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 Thank you for your patience, everybody. And welcome back from the advertisements. I hope they weren't too bad for you. Turn that music down. Welcome back, everybody. We are still working on our celebration park. So I called this park Coaster Planet. You know, very original, but it is a celebration of Planet Coaster, and I think I like having it framed by these two sets of coasters. Like this one takes up a lot of space over here visually, and this one is taking up a lot of even more space visually. And then I'll have this loop around through there, I think. But I do need to watch them go again. But I have a problem with my people. Everybody's stranded. We'll see if that causes any issues. All right, do I still have them running? I do not. Let's turn them back on. How? There we are. So they come down together. They sync up there. I want to see if they come off of the rails around the same time, because if so, this basically tells me which one is a shorter track right now. Slightly shorter on the red, which makes sense because we did a corkscrew and not this big loop. So let's work on getting this red track. I guess it's kind of a toss-up. The red track knows where it's going. The blue track does not yet know where it's going. So let's find out together, right? I'm just now finally starting to get the hang of the camera system. Let's see here. So what we're gonna want to do, maybe even here, like hit them with the like that. You can really put people through it on a single rail and get away with a lot, you know? Let's see here. Yeah, there's the golden hour. Could you imagine shooting a movie during those few minutes? Here's a fun way, if you all want to know if the sun is going down, how much longer you have until sunset. This is something I learned when I was in film school, because it's really important when you want to shoot in that sunset beautiful hour. Of course you have your clock. You know exactly when the sun is sort of gonna go down, but if you hold up your fingers, like your four fingers, right to the horizon, and if the sun is touching whatever finger the sun is touching, basically 15-minute increments. So if the sun is touching the finger closest to the horizon, you only have 15 minutes of sunlight left. One little thing. You can kind of see, I guess, what is 15? That's an hour, essentially. But I don't think it works in... Woo! Look at that. Because we're closed all night long. Why did my park rating go down to -4? This is free for you all. Money doesn't exist in this utopia. Would like to yes. Moink. This is what I wanted. But I don't think we're gonna have the strength to get through both of them, which is fine. We can meet up with red here. Boink. Ew, no. I got distracted by my audio mix. The great foe of this stream. I think we should go over top. I think we must. Longer? No. Okay. Just have to commit, Jer. Okay. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if it's gonna make that. I think it will. You know, I run the risk of one coaster just being way better than the other. But I'm gonna try to make them equally exciting. Oh no. That doesn't bode well. No, I guess it's going okay. It's a little slow. A little slower than I'd like. But we'll do some tests here in a minute. We can get some speed. We are going really high. Yeah. And we can make this shorter. There we are. See how it takes this. Please take it. Please take it well. It's going a little slow on that, but it's fine. Okay, so they're not meeting up anymore. Blue is significantly slower. I think I have to give up my hope of going up through here. That's fine. Totally fine. Ooh, no, we don't want that. Blink. But we can still go up there, just not as high. Well, we can do better than that. Smaller. There it is. And so we don't go all the way up. We kind of just do something like that. Make it longer. Hopefully they will meet up. Maybe we dip underneath here. That would be fun. It has to catch up. So it'll do a shortcut down like this, and then immediately catch it. Might be Too tight. That's fine. We can go out a little bit. I have to turn it. Yeah. There. And up. Can I make it really a tight turn? Let's see here. Oh yeah, it's like super late. Let's address that. This right here. It's gonna have to be smaller. Oh, it's as small as it gets. You know what? We'll slow the red car down at one point for the blue car to catch up. That's totally fine. Yeah, that's totally doable. Let's move to the red one. Maybe we send this higher. Maybe? Yeah, you know what? Let's have them dive up and then dive down onto blue. That might be fun. Let's try that. Oh, but this right here, that is a hot mess, isn't it? Oh yeah, there we are. Oh, that's huge. Okay, the doink. This gonna do the trick? I don't like the way it looks, so I don't want it to do the trick. Maybe we give this... This is where we go up here with this one, because this one has the speed right now and we need to slow it down. Haha. I think we figured it out. So let's make this long. Get rid of the twist and go up. Oh, keep the banking. Is that gonna be too? Well, no, it's got the speed. Let's just do it. Hey, Moons. No mouth track. Oh, I think I was turning away. Here, let me fix that. Thank you. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a good Friday. Let me check it. Now you've got me making all of the mouth movements. Ho ho ho. He. We look good. Sort of. I'm also dropping things. Sorry about that noise there. Oh. Thanks for that, Wisp. You're about to lay down, so I'm going to trash my room so you can just be scared. At any moment, you could hear a loud thud. You did not make me drop that. I Had my phone in my lap. Ooh, I like the rainbow. Moons, you slimed me. Thank you for the slime. Still getting it out of my mouth. Hi there, Snap. He's hearing me make a blah, 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 and then dropping things. I'm good. No, it's my fault for having things in my lap when I'm streaming. That'll do it. Snap. I'm not even gonna read it. Oh, I love you. Oh, there might be a second. It's been calling upon the wind. Second. Maybe. Congratulations on second. You've had too much coffee and should probably go to the gym. Yes, get that energy out there, Snap. But also, no, you are very factually correct. Indeed. Yes, well, yeah, it's 8 o'clock, 8:30. And other guy says the Terrence Malick film. Oh, but you already know that's going to be a lot of ambition there, where they shot 20 minutes a day. Sounds about right. Took 2 years to film. Whoa. Yeah, it sounds like it was an absolute nightmare to make. But yeah, there's totally would be one of the most beautiful films ever. You plan all day for 20 minutes of shooting. Can't imagine. It's like Boyhood, but for the sun. I will call Days of Heaven Sunhood. Scratch that. Okay, what I think I need to do is go under blue and then up and around. Oh, gigantic Snap. He always watching. Ah, yes, Grandpa Jer. Indeed, that is a meme. I'm an old man. You can't blame me for being old. I can't help it. Thank you. I will hydrate. You know what? If I go in and like set a delay from the sound to the animation, balls. I could probably get the heads up that the water's coming and then open my mouth. And let you hydrate me that way. Days of Heaven is that old Richard Gere as hot cowboy movie, right? I remember Richard Gere. We had a torrid love affair. Richard Gere. This is my favorite redeem, I think. One of my favorites. Or he was like a farmer or something. Cowboy, farmer. They are distinct things, but, you know, similar vibes. Being a farmer is all about vibes. Nice try, by the way, Moons. You can't catch me. I stand corrected. Oh, good job. Yeah, I wonder what my catch rates are. The index. Index, what are you doing? I'm gonna fix you. The index. Come to Papa. I'm just gonna fix my chat bot real quick, guys. It did recently have an update, so I will check it out after the stream. Specifically the V-index system had an update, so maybe it's a little broken. Oh, I typed it incorrectly as well. Jerry still says to Snap, "I'm gonna go out to catch the new Henry Fonda picture." And then he has to say, "Yes, Snap." Yes, Jer pats me on the back, slowly takes me back to my room. Alright, I tried to get V-index working, but I will get it sorted. The person who created that, Luposity, they're really involved in this, in the build on this thing, and it's a free asset for VTubers. We'll get it right. And I think there's no way to thread the needle here. I think it's just too tight. And this is as small as it gets. Okay, so we just have to change tactic. Just have to change tactic. No. There it is. Short, very short. Oh, maybe we can get it. I think I was just running with too long of pieces. Okay, it's just a little too close, so we're gonna make this a little longer. Boy, oh boy, really, there's no way to get through that thing. Tastes like bananas? Why bananas? I feel like I've made it go every which way. But there is a correct way here. I'm just trying to make it do things it's not meant to do. We're going to avoid this altogether. I have to just change my perspective on what this is. Okay. Making a hard turn. Make it big. And we can really bank them. Yeah, there we go. There's something. Okay, let's see how this goes. Yeah, and then red can dive down on blue's ass. But let's see. And then we will wind our way home, and then we'll figure out how to light it. We may do this exterior lighting. Maybe we'll do a blend of that and floodlights. We'll take a look. So here they come. Oh, it's way out of sync. It's way out of sync. We can figure this out though. Yeah. Be way up there. Not that high up there, because my goodness. I think the red coaster might end up being a better coaster. I'm holding on the momentum way better at this point. Oh, you go for it, Chase. Please enjoy your walk. Those are really important. I've been in a bit of a funky mood today as well, so I feel you. And I'm glad you're taking care of yourself. There we are. There we are. But yes, please enjoy your walk. A nice brisk fall walk is actually, can be really nice. Okay. I think this loop was the original sin that I've got here. We're doing a corkscrew for this, so you know what? I hate this, but we're going to go back here and see what a loop would look like. Oh, not giving up that easily. We're going back to it. What we can do is we can give blue a drop, make them speed up to catch red. I really wish we had some kind of... Oh, I guess we could slow red down with brakes. But that feels... I want to use not brakes. What's the word? Physics. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So we fixed blue. That's what we're gonna have to do. There's not that many pieces there. We can do that. So we will say we are done here, and then go here, and then go here. Yeah, as much as I want this to work, it's just too big. I don't think it can get any smaller. Yeah, we're at the smallest. So what are we gonna do instead? Wow, we're gonna delete that. Guess we could do a corkscrew, huh? Maybe something like that. talked about doing a heartline roll, which might be kind of cool. Take a sip of my tea here. I think we might have a winner here. Might still be really big, but we can probably put red through a similar idea. Let's see. Let's see how it looks. It's not gonna make it. It's barely gonna make it, and I don't like that. Yeah. You know what? It's worth a shot. Let's see. Let's think about this for a second. What if we did the loop here? It's a whole piece early. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That might be something. No, that's nowhere near as cool. We're going back. We're going back. It was worth a try. Microwaving cat food? Well, that's... if you do it slowly to bring it to room temperature, sure. But did you just, like, try to cook it? It's not for him, by the way. It's for our toothless cat. Miss Floofy Pants. So we can get the red one slowed down. Let's try to make... is this going? It's pretty slow, but the excitement is still high. So instead of doing this corkscrew, let's make red do something else. We're gonna figure it out. Like I said, this is the final boss for me, so to speak. This whole park with this coaster, especially. So instead of entering with a corkscrew like I wanted to, let's do this. And this is going to turn this way. Bank. Get really long, perhaps. And then here, we're going to do something like a loop. Anything that's going to work? I feel like that's going to be a worse situation. He's like related to Jane Fonda, right? The workout lady. That's true. I should not just assume the food is not... It could be for him. Could be. I won't cat food shame you if it is for you. Okay, we gave blue an inversion, so let's give red some kind of inversion. Bow tie? We do not have a bow tie yet. Yeah, that would have been really lucky if all of that just fit. That wing. Oops. I'm just trying them all to see if anything even looks cool or seems close to doable. You know what? Let's make the corkscrew bigger. That will totally slow them down. Physics, y'all. And then instead of this, we'll build our own. Better yet, maybe we can do some kind of dive loop. No. Yeah, let's make it bigger like that. And then turn here. Yeah, and then we can make it go up through here and then down. Checking. Oh. Need to adjust the banking there. Other guy. Over here trying to catch me. Okay, I've got to take a quick sip of tea. Me. You. You. Oh my goodness. Threading the needle. Finally. Let's see what this looks like. We have... Oh, that's way too big. Or maybe not. Maybe not. They came out right at the exact same time. Hell yes. Sorry, everybody. Let's go check in on how everybody's doing. So I haven't really checked in with our guests in a while. Are they injured? Because I've been launching projectiles at them for a while. You guys, that cow is awful. Okay, we'll move on. So everybody feels stranded. Yeah, all of our people are kind of busted. So if I zoom all the way out, sometimes that helps. Kind of look away for a minute. Reload the people. Sometimes. Aha! Did not work. Still have lost people. It's fine. Okay. Let's get back to this. Okay. All right, so we want to start getting ourselves home. So I'm thinking we will both exit both of these coasters this way with a heartline roll. So I'm going to do these. These. They're not quite at the same height, but they are dang near close. They are pretty close. Under the light of day. Let's see if we can make any changes here. All right, so the next thing we do is straighten this out just for good measure. I don't know if that matters. And we're gonna do Do we want to do an inline roll or do we want to do a heartline roll? And heartline roll would probably feel better, right? And look cooler. Let's see if we can do that. Wait, did I just do the roll itself? I think I need to do the entrance. Heartline roll, entry right. Oh, so you know what? This didn't need to be fully unbanked. It should stay a little banked. And then we're gonna do inline roll, heartline roll, entry. Yeah. I guess straightening it out does matter. Straighten it out, flatten it. Make it go that way, perhaps, and build it. No, don't build it. We need to do the inline, heartline. There's more like it. Do we have... Oh, okay, so we don't have to do an entry, a roll, and an exit. The entry and the exit are so you can mix items. I see. I am still learning how to do this. Just in time for the game to be done. Nice. That'll get us closer to home. And let's see if we can cross the streams with red. Hey, Batman guy, welcome in, my friend. Pineapple. Pineapple indeed. I hope you're having a great night. I don't think this is going to work at all. We're going to run right into it. Very disappointing. Let's see. Let's just try it. That's not right. That's not right at all. Let's give this the heartline roll and then we'll figure it out. And we do have advertisements starting in about a minute. I'm going to keep playing though. If you do have Prime subscription, or Turbo, I'll still be here this time around. But if you do not have any of those and you do get ads, please don't watch them. Stand up, grab a bevy, grab a snack, whatever. Just get away from a screen for 2 seconds. It'll be good for your brain. Better than ads. We'll be right here. So I do need to fix this heartline roll, but let's put this one in real quick. Just heartline roll left. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, you do have to do an entry. Look at that. Yeah, there's no good entry for that. Let's see. No, that is the entry. I'm not going to do heartline rolls. I feel intimidated by them, to be honest. So we're not going to do them. Let's get that back. Hit done. And go back in here and get rid of that awful heartline roll. Let's cosplay, dollar store cosplay of a heartline roll. Do want to try something. Yeah. And then inline roll left. Yeah, that's how that works. And then exit. Let's see what the speed is. You know what? That's kind of a straight line, and I'm not here for it. These are supposed to be twisty beasts, so I don't even want to look at it. You know, it was worth a try, but we need to build our own destiny here, and we can. So we've got lots of speed. I'm gonna twist here. I'm gonna twist down. Now we can adjust that just a little bit. Doink. Yeah. We go up, went down. Let's go down again. We'll do a sharp drop. Something like that. Yeah. Oh, well, blue is on that side. See what that looks like. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea here. Let me try to get a good vantage point. Okay, here they come. Welcome back from the advertisements, everybody. Sweet. And then we'll kick it up into one more feature over here and then send them home. So I'm gonna make red cross here, but before I do, we're gonna see what blue's gonna do. No. Yeah, a dive loop would be fun. We've got the speed for it. Doesn't have to be very big. Yeah. Maybe something like that. Oh my goodness, we are way too tight. We gotta fix that. Gotta come out this way. So I'm gonna do a single piece. Wink. Yeah. Trying to get a good viewpoint on it. Good vantage point. Maybe I need to bring the sunlight out. Yeah, I think I have to set the time of day. So sorry, y'all. Here we are. Yeah. There we are. Give you one final yeet and then auto-complete. That is my poem. And we should probably put trim brakes in right here, but let's just see what happens. We have a full circuit. Let's try it out. Wonder what our scales say. Bad. We didn't get scales? Here, we'll run it one more time. Oh, it's so slow. But that's okay. You know what? It's fine. Yeah, that's a mess there at the end. That is a mess. But we have a finished coaster. And we can do better with the ending. So let's do better. Oops. We are going to put in short little turn, trim brakes, friction brakes. Oh. There. Okay, so at least we have we have a place where we can stop the train. And then we'll build from here. I wish it wasn't so slow. It is my own doing. I guess we could bring up the height of the first drops. Let's do that. First, let's finish one of the coasters, at least. And we'll see if things have to be retimed. I don't think they will. But we'll see. You know what? I was thinking of just doing a couple bunny hills, but I think this should instead be... Should this be where we do our roll? I'm gonna try one more time. No, we're not gonna be able to turn it. Just making sure I'm not missing anything, you know? Zero G roll. Case in point. Case in point. I love zero G rolls, and I'm glad we didn't sleep on them this time. Let's see if it makes it. Oh, you know what? That autocomplete isn't terrible at all. $666.53. Is that a sign? Oh, but it took away... Did it take away some of my... No, we do need to add a little bit more in the way of trim brakes. Something like that. And like that. Autocomplete. Yeah, we can fix the banking and all of that stuff. Do that right now. Oops. Yeah, I can't bank that, can I? That was a mistake. We're about to do that, actually. We're about to lift the chain the drops of each coaster. I've already done it once. I didn't expect these to be so high off the ground. I would have just made a longer chain lift, but you know, we're in it now, and we've got our giant sculpture of I always think these look like modern art sitting in an office park somewhere. They're gorgeous, but also just very simple in just lines, right? Okay. Now let's do it. Okay, so we have to raise them by the same amount, and we're editing blue. So currently we're at 135 feet for both of these. Let's see how this goes. We're gonna zoom out. 142 feet. Gonna be some stairs. And I'll operate the camera right now to save my life. There we go. At 142 feet, let's see how it works. It's gonna wait for red, which is fine. We can see the speed difference, and we do need more speed. Like, that's just, without a doubt, we need more speed. Especially in this areas, like right there. Woof. Woof. We can do better. Okay. So blue has the higher drop height, which we're going to change to red as well, but I just want to see how they compare. Okay. You know what? I think we could make it a little taller. And I think we're going to be in good shape. Yeah. Yeah, we're still taking everything just a little too slow, but just a little too slow. So we're going to go back. Do this. Oh, camera. What were you doing? And once again, erase this and this. Just this. $154. Yeah. Let's see what that looks like, I guess. It does look way more intimidating, I gotta say. Significantly higher drop height. You know what? Let's ride this one. Bet you we could do chase would probably be fine. No, let's do orbit. It's really twisty. Get a sip of my tea while we wait for red to reset. There we go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's already booking it. It is booking it now. Not terrible. Not an amazing coaster by any stretch, but it is complete. And now we just have to make red interact. Aye, that can be fixed. I guess we can give them one more jolt to the system before they depart the ride. But how tall is that again? It's 154. So that means it's going to 154 instead of 135. That should put them back on the same playing field. Just a little bit. There it is, 154. Awesome. Okay, testing and testing. Let's see how these babies sing now. Any minute, guys. Oh, here they come. You can kind of see their tiny little pixels climbing. Probably can't even see it on stream. Okay. Oh yeah, it's going way faster. Nice. Okay, all right. We're in it. So now we just got to get Red home, and it will then be a coaster, and then we get to decorate it, which is going to be fun. Something like this, maybe? Yeah. Something like this. Ooh, that's dangerous. Okay, so we have 2 more inversions to do in order to keep parity. We got to get speed up, so. There it is. Oh, that is a yeet and a half. I don't know if that's ethical. Let's see what that even looks like. 51 miles an hour. 45. Well, it's not bad. You know what? It's a single rail. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Each one has the juice in different parts, you know? And that one's got the juice. Up and twisted. Okay, so now we do a feature. Do we do like a Sidewinder loop or something? Snap. You have the corn song stuck in your head. It has the juice. Fun fact, y'all. Snap and I sing that song to each other on a semi-regular basis. Even now. It has the juice. It's just a big lump of knobs. It will never not be great. Well, every joke overstays its welcome, but right now it's wonderful. Let's do that loop instead of a roll. Now you got the song stuck in my head too, which I love. To the clearance issue, what is the problem? Oh. 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 We're gonna go back to that. What was that loop piece called? Oops. Well, I lost it. That's fine. We do need to replace that. Yeah. And... Who's under loops? I think I hear a kitty cat. I think I hear a Lily. I may need to go get her and bring her into the room. Poor little thing just got diagnosed with arthritis, so she's in a lot of pain. Oh, thank you, Snap. Or no, Snap didn't open the door. Oh, he did. I thought it was Lily bust her way in. Come here, kid. 1 second, y'all. I need to say hi to my infirm little kitty cat. She just likes to be in the same room. She may start screeching, asking me to pick her up. If so, we'll do that. But she's just looking around. I feel like we can go bigger. She's friggin' extra tonight is what she is. Oh yeah, she's extra most nights. She's being extra tonight. Hey, it makes it. Well, maybe if I make it smaller. Yeah, and then we can kind of do something like that. Yeah, and then we can go into our 0G roll from here. Turn in there, make it short. Up, 0G roll. Why is that not doable? You know what? We could... do it here. Where is it? 0G roll. Yeah, that's a better track layout, but I don't know what's happening here. Why does it have to be so big? There must be a clearance issue over here somewhere. I think it's right here. Must be. Or maybe it was just an error because it's working now. That's fine. And then autocomplete. Okay. So 53 feet. Where we need to be. So I'm going to... I think it was green stated, but because it's a red track, I got a little confused. That's fine though. Nope. Okay, didn't work. Thank goodness. is it moving the whole thing? Because it's an autocomplete? It must be. Yeah. So we'll do regular track. Almost. That's fine. We'll make it work. Okay, so why don't we make these bad boys dual? Okay, it's gonna wait for blue. It's gonna be really fun to decorate these. Go back to, there we are. Decent amount of light. But we're gonna have to light them for sure. Actually, you can't really tell what color each one is, so I am gonna go back to day. Wah, wah. All right, I think they're about to roll. There they go. Again, this is not like a standard single rail coaster design. This is not really realistic, I don't think, but it's fun. Look at that. Red wins, but just barely. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. So let's call those done. And add... how are we gonna get the people there? Well, let's see... right here in the middle. To make it wider. Yeah. Oh yeah, I would have been way off. Okay. We are going to delete this path so it's not in our way. Okay, so we're right in the middle of the two. People can walk underneath at their peril. And I guess it's time to make a path going through here. This is gonna be 16. Doesn't need to be that long. Yeah. There we are. Starts off small and then it, ooh, a little clumsy. Let's fix that. There it is. Much better. That looks so cool. Okay, so let's build. How are we going to get people? How are we going to get people around? I guess they will enter. Enter here, exit there. We'll start with this one. Place our exit. And then we're going to have to do like water slide rules, basically. We're going to be doing tiny stairways. Look at that. Whale poop. There it is. A little awkward, but that's okay. The lights are going to be off. Guess we'll make the entrances and the exits the same. So let's go ahead and build that exit. Gonna do path instead of queue, and it's gonna be small, width 16 feet. Whatever the smallest is, that feels really wide. Maybe turn inward, or is that gonna be? Now let's turn this way. Oh yeah. There we are. We should make a shared exit. Shared exit, y'all. Shared exit. So. Okay, and then here. Shared exit. And then we can go down the stairs. Here. Yeah. Okay. And bonk. Nope. We're not in the right. We're not in the right spot. There it is. There it is. Let's go. Okay, now we just gotta do this. Make sure they're good and matched up. Gotta move this over one. There we are. Q, not path. Ah. I think it was 2. No, there was much tighter curls. Well, you not very attractive. Oh, this is longer. That's why. Okay. There we are. Just get rid of all of that. And that. And that. Yeah. And then 2. Which way did it roll? It rolled. Okay, so we're gonna go inward if we can. I don't think we're gonna be able to. Okay, just got to get a good perspective on it. Ah, that's not gonna do the trick. Yeah, it's worth a shot. We'll just twist it this way. Just twist it this way. Call it good. Noodle soup. Oh God. This is. I'm so excited for the new pathing system. But I also did this to myself. This is not good pathing. And we'll get back into decorating, which I'm really excited to do. Okay. Then we'll make the Q line up here. Doink. Hello. Hello, bearded person. I hope you're having a good day. Look at that face. Gucci-coo. Done. Aha! All that mess. It looks like something out of Pools. Oh, It's very ugly and very liminal. But you know what? We're going to call it modern art because it's squiggly with all the other squigglies. So I guess we should check their stats and then open them. Okay, so very scary, a little nauseous, very excite. 8.54, 6.24, 3.52. So this one is less, a little less scary, a little less barfy, and a little less exciting, but only by a little. Okay, all right, well, not too bad. Open up these bad boys. Wow. Huzzah! And then let's go back to our intended time of day. There it is. Oh, I love it. I love it. We're gonna have to do all the lighting work, but you know what I did not do though? I don't think. Yeah, I didn't uncheck those. Any load and 1. There we are. And I think I wanted to add another train to it. Let's see. Did I lose that opportunity? I might have. Yeah. That's gonna be better throughput. What if we did, what if we sent these cars, this coaster designed for 3-car train, into a 1-car train? Let's try it. Okay, so 1 of 3, and we know how it runs. Let's see if it even makes it. We'll watch it from over here. Here it comes. Well, they hit that shit hard. Oh, but it looks way cooler. It does. I think we're going to go with this. Oh, yeah. Watching the machine run like that, as long as we can complete the circuit, I'm calling it good. Yeah. Might actually make the nausea a little better. It made the excitement way better. And it made the nausea better. All right. It's open. And now we get to decorate. Okay. So, I'm gonna sit back and look at what we've made so far. So how are we gonna light this? We have flood lighting lighting a white wooden coaster, which makes a really cool rainbow effect. We have orange area lights on all over this orange coaster. And now I'm wondering, we shouldn't do area lights because we don't want the red and blue to interfere. So we should do some kind of less intense light to line them. Why aren't they going? Supposed to be any load, right? Open. Open. Oh. That'll do it. That'll do. Okay, now I think we're all right. You gonna depart, y'all? Please depart. I beg of you. Yep, they have departed. We are now in business. Okay. Now let's see what it looks like. We do have ads starting in just a few minutes. I will probably start them shortly, so I can take a little break myself. We should have, yep, awesome. So we're gonna have coasters running through here non-stop. Yeah, this is great. Okay. Let's look and see what kind of light we're gonna use. We have... Hey, Wisp, thank you. It was the final boss of coasters, and I think I made a decent one. It may not be true to life of the style of a single rail RMC coaster, but I think it holds the spirit. Now we're just gonna figure out how to light this thing in a way that is unique. When we've already lit, we've already lit with area lights and floodlights. It's a box light. It's very tiny. We're not doing that. Maybe we go again with an area light. Let's try it. Let's just try it. See what it looks like. So we're gonna go in here, grab this, and if we make it dark, it won't really influence the others that much. Yeah, let's just do that along this area here. So we're gonna use our hotkeys to duplicate, which is Control D, and place it along. And exactly what I did for the other ones. All right, I am gonna go ahead and take that little break though, so I'm gonna save. Always save your game, kids. And please get up and stretch if you get ads, especially. They're especially bad for your brain. So please stand up, and I will be right back in just a few minutes. I'm gonna go boil some tea. Very excited. Be right back. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. I hope they weren't too terrible to you. I got myself some tea, so thank you for your patience while I boiled some water. Let's bring back the game, shall we? There we are. Oh, so my kitty cat Lily is in here, and for those of you who weren't in here earlier, who may not know, she was just diagnosed with, oh no, what's the word? Where your joints hurt. Starts with an A. Does this ever happen to you all? Arthritis. Ever happen to you where the word is on the tip of your tongue and you're just trying to figure it out, and then when you're not thinking about it, maybe it's the middle of the night, wake up and you go, oh, arthritis. At least I know I do. So what we've done here, y'all, is we have completed, trying to change that music, adjust it a little bit. We've completed our final coaster for this park, which is a set of 2 coasters, which were single rail basilisk is what they call it in here. Single rail coasters. So this park is designed though to be seen at night, and so everything has to have its own light source. We're not relying on the sun for anything. I did that because, one, I really want to play with light more in this game, especially with the new light system that's coming out. I'm really stoked about the new systems in PlanCo 2. Oh, come here, kid. You can hear the kitty cat meowing. Come here. Oh, she wants out the door. 1 second, y'all. Jer might be a little cursed. There we go. You know how cats are. They want in, then they want out. And they went in, and now she wanted out. And now that the door is open, she doesn't want out. She just wants to stand there. That's okay. We all like having options, right? I like having options. Oh wait, did I accidentally start? putting them on the red one. I did. Oopsie. That's gonna be... Oh no, that is blue. Fine. There. Oh. Trying to get used to the camera is a never-ending pursuit. Okay, so down here is where we need to go. We were in the right place. Go from all the way down here. I want to do some minor scrolling. You gonna let me through, camera? There we are. Oh, much better. And then we'll do that. Ah! Oh, come on. Do it. How? Obstructed? How so, my friend? I call your obstruction foolish and garbage. Untruth. There we go. There we go. Starting to come together. Little by little. There. Brad, welcome in. I'm gonna stay casual. It's only a raid. Welcome in, my friend. How are you doing tonight? Hi, it's great to see you. If anybody watching tonight does not follow Brad, still casual, let me give him a shout out here. There we go. If you all do not follow Brad, still casual, please go drop him a follow right now. These are cozy vibes, his casual vibes. Go there and hang, come here and sleep. It's a nice pairing, right? One right after the other. How was your stream tonight, my friend? Oh, you were doing more Phoenix, right? Let's go. I get to see your face for the next few days. I love that. Are you going to be doing a lot of streaming? You're going to see your whole face. The entire thing, not just a sliver. I see what you mean. Oh! Not a whole lot of your face, your whole face, and you shaved your beard for Movember. Oh, that's exciting. I'm gonna have to watch. I'm assuming it's gone already. How quickly does your beard grow back? That's awesome. Are you gonna be raising money on the stream for that? That's exciting. I've never done Movember, but you know, one day, I've got a decent beard that doesn't take terribly long to grow back. Obstructed? Why are you obstructed? You should have a decent mustache going in about 10 to 14 days. Nice. That won't be bad. I have never done a mustache, and I honestly think my husband would kill me. I feel like he said, you know, I won't say no to most things, but please don't do a mustache. Well, you know what? If it's for a good cause, right? Maybe that's my excuse to actually do it. Your wife was into it? Nice. Well, that's a good pairing. a good mustache pairing, I should say. No, I bet you if I caught Snap on the right day, he'd be chill with it. It's all framing. That's true. Yeah, you're right. You can just get rid of it the moment you see it isn't working for you, right? You know, that attitude is what kept me growing my hair, the hair on my head for as long as I did. At one point, only until just like maybe a few days ago, my hair was as long as Jer's. Just beautiful and flowing in the wind. But I went ahead and got it a little shorter now, and it's nice. But when I was growing it out, I was telling myself, hey, the moment you want to stop, you can go as short as you want. There's no permanence in hair. That is how I discovered that I didn't look terrible bald. One day it was like 100+ degrees outside. This was several years ago now. And I woke up one morning and I was like, you know what? It's all gonna go. It is a journey for sure. Growing your hair out. I'm gonna turn this music down a little. It is a journey growing your hair out, and takes patience and attention. It's kind of like growing a plant. That's how I look at it. It's been nice. And to kind of top that all off, my hair is green. So in real life, it's like a deep, dark, like a forest green. So you got the bleach and you got the dye and you got the length. Some nights I would, after dyeing my hair, it would stain my arms and my face. So silly. Spence, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? My park is looking amazing. Thank you. At one point I decided it doesn't need to be attractive during the day. I wanted my park to intentionally be seen at night. So that's what we're doing. Our park is open from dusk till dawn, and we are celebrating Planet Coaster and all the little features that I never played with, like coaster chaining and lighting effects. Happy November and Friday to you as well. Pretty stoked for the time change for us here. Yes, night parks only. Indeed. Yes, the nights. And these fireworks are pre-built. I did a lot of prefab stuff here. I believe in the US we are... Wait, are we not changing this weekend? I don't know. Now I'm wondering. But yeah, I normally don't like the time change. I don't like the changing of the time, but I do enjoy the sun going down a little bit earlier in context to my day. But then ask me again in like 4 months and I'll be like, give me back my 8 p.m. sunsets, you know? It crept up on you? Yeah, it crept up on me too. I just realized a few days ago. Oh, heck no. Oh man, there's something about the nighttime. I do enjoy it. But I'm like, Snap calls me a creature of the dark. I prefer less lights on in the house. Oh, I think things are getting tilted. But you get it, early sun in the mornings. That's true. You like specific lights. I agree. Not overhead lighting, if I can help it. Oh, she loves her early morning sunbathing. That's so sweet. Nice, crisp early morning sunbathe. You got the cutest little puppy. He's adorable. We still have this over here. We're gonna go full night here. Just realized my face tracking is actually covering my UI right here. So I have to look at my OBS. 10 p.m. There we are. Oh. Oh, I bet she is a dream. So when you say specific lights, Brad, is it like give me the indirect rice paper lamp type of light? Like we have ceiling lights in our house, but they're also, I have like the only smart objects in our apartment are our lights, because I really do love to like really dial in the lights. Hey, Mind Repair Time, how are you doing tonight? Welcome in from the raid. That's okay. Better late than never, and I'm so glad to have you here. You know what? It still shows up as the raid. So you know what? Twitch still counts it. I count it. Even if Twitch was being a doofus. Oh my goodness. That is the cutest little pride hug. Oh, well, I'm sure I would speak for Brad as well, that lurkers are the backbones of streams, my friend. And I think just being there is the most important, right? Chatting is great if you want to. Exactly. Why don't you go fade? Please go take care of yourself, Mind, and I hope you have an awesome, awesome night. Absolutely. I have, but we should... I haven't. Chase. I got so excited that I finished it that I never wrote it. Let's write it. We did write a version of it, but I don't think we wrote the end. Here's the blue one. This is the one that is currently being lit. And this is Orbit. To Chase. There we are. You love the look? Oh, thank you. Yes, a single rail blitz. We're racing. The ending is not elegant at all. But you know what? I'm okay with it because aesthetically it works for me. Smooth 0G, thank you. You like the pretzeling? That was something that I had to really remind myself. Let's try this one. I had to really remind myself to keep it compact, keep trying to tie it together. The pretzeling, it is a word now. Definitely is a word now. Oof, it really gets you. Oh, the interaction with all the coasters. It does, Brad. So PlanCo 2 is releasing on the 6th. I'm not going to do another PlanCo stream before then. So this is my farewell to the game, my final park, the only park I'm going to finish. Yeah. And then we're going to start with PlanCo 2 on the 6th. We're going to play it on release night. But let me show you guys the other rides while you're here. We have 2 other coasters. We've got this one here, and we've got this one here. So this is an all-white RMC that I colored completely with flood lighting. It's a fast one. It's a speedy demon. I could probably afford to adjust the friction a little bit, but let's take a ride on one. No spoilers. Yeah, we'll ride this one. Thank you. Thank you. I thought that would be a nice challenge for me and my PC. My computer does not like this map. It does not like this park. But I really wanted to get to know the dark ride I started and abandoned, really got me thinking about lighting, and so I wanted to really get intimate with the lighting system so I could compare it to the new one coming out. What is my fireworks budget? We should find out what the hourly running cost is. We do a show every hour, and the show lasts almost an hour. Oh, thank you, Chase. You were one of the several people that really convinced me to play this. You and Spence, other guy, many others. But, like, having you as inspiration, too, has been really awesome. All of y'all. Chase is freaking fantastic with scenery and ride creation, and you've really introduced me to a lot of this world, and Spence is Spence, your coaster creation is like next level, gotta say. So it's been really fun watching you all grow in the game as well, and we're just about to embark on a new journey. Sure. I wonder how much is gonna like how much of our work, like of our automatic what's the word, or like automatic reactions, our little finger maps. I wonder how much of that is going to transfer over, right? Are we going to have to dig through lots of UIs that we're not familiar with? I'm sure it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve. Oops. Oh. We'll ride this one. This one is better in orbit because it is pretty nausea-inducing. The UI looks bigger, to say the least. I heard they fixed some of it. I heard rumors of that on YouTube videos and stuff, but I hope it's not going to be as terrible as people have said it is. Yeah, I'm going to get a sip of tea really quick here. Chee! And then this is my braking system. A very slow set of loops. What is that? Butterfly? Pretzel? Tea of the day. It is decaf green tea. I've really been discovering green tea a lot lately. I think my water wasn't warm enough. Let's see if it came out though. Taking the layout like Conda or the Hulk. Oh, so this ride does kind of remind you of a real world ride or two. It's always nice because I never go for realism. I'm trying more for realism with RMCs, but and not even the single rails, but the wooden. Yeah, it kind of brewed out perfectly. So we have decaf green tea. Sit down beamer with a sit down B&M with power. Yes. There we go. Sentence will eventually happen. Nice. All right, let's get back to stoning our dress. I mean, it feels like we're putting rhinestones on something. We're like bedazzling our coaster with lights. Which, I'm here for a good bedazzle. That's way too many lights, man. Let's move you. Move. Blink. Constructed. Let's duplicate.
Mm-hmm. I'm proud of you, you know that. I hope you do.
Thank you. I'm pretty proud of myself on this too. Constructed. Blank. Maybe it's just too twisty. Saying, Jer, your shit's too twisty. We can't bedazzle it. Doink. Doink. You think you might take the best bits from your unfinished parks and combine them into one. Use that blueprint system. That's awesome, man. That would be a great idea. You know, that's a really unique way to like say goodbye. I keep acting like the game is dead, but you know, we're moving on a little bit as a community or whatever. But that sounds like a really sweet way to say goodbye. I would totally love to see that stream. Doink. Doink. There we are. I'm not being terribly precious. There's a million of these. My GPU is saying, please stop. Uncle. That way, if you're not feeling creative, you can still build toward a finished park before it's over. I like that. Yeah, I kept looking at all my parks, the few that I made, and been like, man, I just don't know how to finish them. Oh, ran right by us. And so that's a great way to work with that feeling. I'm sure we're going to find more areas that I didn't light, which is fine. We're going to move on to the red one, though, once we get this done. Mostly fine. There. And, I mean, this is really well lit, but we're going to keep... Oh. There are lights. We met it. Perfect. Okay, yeah, let's move to the red one. So, we'll just start here. Why not go to place as any? So, kablunk. And then we'll change the color. So, like, pretty dark. Not super bright. Oh, you just put the final touches on your first mini park. So many ideas for what you want to do next, but just waiting for PlanCo 2. That's awesome, man. Did you finish it on stream? Because I would love to go back and look at your VOD. and see what went down. Though I've been really out of the loop lately. The past week, I really haven't been able to watch much Twitch, like check you guys' streams out that much. But I hope that to change this coming week. You think you did? Nice. I'll go back and dig through. I'll go back and creep through your VODs, see what I can find. Oh, there's a showcase next week. Really? I mean, I'm not part of... I won't showcase. This is way too amateur to showcase, I'm sure. But... there we go. Oh, you want to do an indoor-outdoor mountain where all the coasties spiral around, in and out, always interacting. Oh, yes. I remember you mentioning that. And it was like not going to be some tiny little thing. It was going to be like a massive mountain. And then there. Yeah. Is that lighting up the track? I mean, not really. Did I make it too dark? I made it too dark. Well, we're in it now. I'm not going to go back and change it. Every single light. Put them closer together. No idea how to start. You'll figure it out. Oh, thank you, Spence. You know, staring at that blank page, that blank canvas, in this case, a blank map, be really intimidating. That is why I am not a writer, because I don't think I handle that sensation very well if it's for my job. But it is a fun sensation to tackle for fun, you know. Here we are. Wonder what this would do to my old potato laptop. I think it would become a new source of heat for a small island nation. And then cry out with a human physical voice, "Why are you doing this to me?" And before turning into a pile of ash and dust. Gosh, I couldn't even imagine. Right? Full fire. It does sound cozy for a few moments. That is true. For a few moments, everything was right until it's not exactly. Oh, whoop. Ah. Okay. There. 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 Wait a second. We're doing good. We're doing well. Okay, going around here. Wait, that is on. I'm getting lost in the sauce over here. It's so twisty. Oh, hey, Brad, you need to lurk? Well, thank you so much for hanging. Yeah, go clean up the kitchen. Please take care of yourself. A raid and fade is always, always welcomed. And you didn't raid and fade, but I'm just saying, please go take care of yourself. And it's great to see you as always. And thanks for entrusting your community here. It really means a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get myself some food here in a little bit, but I'm determined to finish this. Oop. Ah. There. There. Gosh, these people look so tiny up against this beast of a coaster. Have we met up with the lights yet? No, we still have more to go. Let's zoom out here. It's looking so cool though. Doop doop doop. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had to kind of build them in tandem. So I would do like 2 features and then make sure they stayed in sync, and then do 2 more features, make sure they stay in sync. This is where we need to be. Oh, we've made it to the end. Hell yeah. Now we'll just follow this side. I don't think we did the blue back here either, which we can... Oh yeah, we did. Blink, blink. Always something to look at. That was my plan, especially when you're staring at the park from the entrance. I wanted there always to be a coaster flying overhead. And I think I've achieved that with the 4 different coasters, all kind of making one vista. That plaza is the whole thing. That's the reason for all of these coasters, is that one view. Hey, Snap, welcome. Looking amazing and very spooky. Very spoopy. I could see how it could be very spoopy with all these red lights. We just finished the, nearly finished the blue track. Boink. It's hard to tell if something is green stated when the object is red. You'd think it would be easy. Not this. I'm finally getting the hang of following the track with my camera. There we are. Loink. Ah! Ground. Ground. So many lights. Are you those like bombs? Are you final destinationing the coaster? That would be fun. When I built it, I was final destinationing all of the park guests. I was constantly launching into them. These are lights. I am bedazzling the coaster. Yeah. Yes. Did I lose my way? Got that. I did lose my way. That's fine. Zoom out here. I think it was here. That's true. We all lose our way sometimes. What matters is you find your way home eventually. Very, very true words. Guess that's all of it. Okay. Well then let's write it. Did we get all the blue? I think we got it all. We'll believe it when we see it. Oops. I'm gonna save though, just to be safe. There we go. Nope. No spoilers. And we're gonna do this in Chase. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea. Oof, that's rough in Chase. It might be better in a, well, not too bad. You know, I didn't do any smoothing to this coaster at all. I'm probably do that at another time. Probably not going to do it by hand tonight. But I think I like this coaster. Let's ride the blue one. You got deep there for you like got deep there for a sec. Time to cleanse your palate with Spam, eggies, and rice. That's why you feel barfy? Because you need some Spam, eggs, and rice. Yeah, we're not gonna do Chase this time. We're gonna do Orbit. And that way I can control the camera and it's not quite so. Also that, because no smoothing. There's lots of fast, jerky motions, but this is the same coaster type as Railblazer. And I'm sure you remember that one. We rode it like a million times. And so you can really do a lot of herky-jerky movements with this coaster type, but this is not very smoothed. And scene. All right. Let's go take a look at our park. You remember. Here we are. Just want to look at this for a second. A real, like, celebration of this game. Yeah. And pretty soon there should be a bunch of coasters coming through. I don't know why there aren't any right now. Oh, thank you, Spence. Thank you, thank you. We got coasters. There's the wooden coaster. There we go. Now they're all flying through. And we should get an orange coaster here. So it's not as often as I was thinking it would be. There's an orange coaster. I thought we would have more rapid. Yeah, we would have these guys show up more often. I thought they were closer together than they were, but maybe that was just in testing, and when there's people in it, it just takes a little bit longer. Yeah. And here is upstairs area. It's not very well developed, but it's there. And we do have ads starting in just a minute. I will take a little bit of a break, short one. You wonder how expensive it would be to have a fireworks show all night, even for a week, right? Let's look at our park resources. Average month. Special effects. This says $777 per fireworks show. It's 15 plus $100 per hour. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, it would take a bit longer for loading and unloading. That makes a lot of sense. Worth it. Exactly. Quite shocked. The Iron Fury. That's the wooden coaster, right? I guess that would be why it's most expensive. Yeah. Oh yeah, the lights are really singing from a distance. You can really see all the twists. Let's try this one again. Now that we have those on. We'll do it in chase this time. There we are. And this one and the wooden one, I did a lot of smoothing work. It's still not perfect, but and then this last little loop. Now let's ride the wooden coaster as well. Really like to see how that's come out. All right, this is the one. Sipping on my tea. It should get moving any second. There we are. Trying to look for areas that aren't lit, but I think I got most of them. And little baby drop. And fuck you. It does go really fast, but I kind of don't mind the speed. I kind of like the speed. I could adjust the friction probably. Nice. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. I did not take a break, as I said I thought I would, but that's okay. We just rode Coasties instead. We didn't do much. Can't believe we made it to the station on this ride. That was such a struggle to get it to the station. Alright. So I guess the last thing that we should do is a little bit more... like, some things need to be adjusted. I think this is still grass. Let's put this to 10 a.m. and just change this situation over here. So, we'll close that up and we will do rain. Paint. We'll paint rock. No, we're gonna paint cement, right? Concrete. This is like a space base, right? We have rock, but then we've also mastered we've mastered the surface. We have cement. Gonna zoom way out. Gotta keep it on theme. So this is the fireworks viewing area. But we're protecting everybody from the real world by creating rocks. Oh, what are you doing out there? Hi there, friend. It's part of a building. It's part of all of that. Well, friend, why don't you just do that? There we are. I think we're covered. Yeah, we're covered. Almost. I found some grass. Inside? Inside grass? We can't have that. Here we are. Exactly. Inside grass is just not class. That is indeed. Especially if you're in space, right? If you're on a very protected what would this be called? Like a space station, and then you just see some grass. It could be poisonous. You never know what it could be. But you know what? I do think, unfortunately, that I do need to call it here for the night. So much fun, you guys. Thank you so much for being here and for cheering me on while we built these coasters. And I feel like this is a really good send-off. So we're gonna watch this for one final little bit while I look for somebody to raid. Thank you, Planet Coaster, for being awesome. Truly, truly awesome. Oh, well, thank you for being here, Chase. I'm sending you a big hug, and I know how that can go very much, and that's why I'm here. So I'm glad that you joined us, for sure. Sure. I'm sending you a big hug too, Spence and Wisp and everybody else who's watching tonight. I will be back tomorrow. We're playing Super Mario Odyssey. It's going to be the first of however many streams it takes me to get through that. I'm so excited. I love that game so much. Let me see who's online. We'll find somebody to raid. Let's see if there's anybody currently playing PlanCo as well. People playing Planet Coaster 2 right now. 1 second while I look for somebody to watch. Oh, well, thank you, Spence. Always great to have you. You know what? Somebody is playing PlanCo 2 right now. Let's go over and say hi. There's a lot of people watching, so it's not going to be probably an intimate raid, so to speak, but I think it'll still be good. And yes, have a smooth, snuggly night for sure. Let me start this raid. And here's our raid message if you want to use it. So we're going to go raid Dr. Gluon. Who's currently wearing a fez and playing PlanCo 2. So I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you all back here tomorrow for Super Mario Odyssey.